Did you know that humor can actually make you wealthier? A study by the University of Chicago found that people who use humor in conversations are 30% more likely to be promoted. And it's not just about making people laugh, it's about being able to connect with them on a deeper level. Humor isn't just for comedians, it's a strategy used by the richest and most successful people in the world. In this guide, we'll show you how humor is a secret weapon that the wealthy use every day. You'll learn how the rich use wit to build relationships, bounce back from failure, and influence others. It's not just about cracking jokes, it's about mastering the art of timing, resilience, and connection. Whether you're in a boardroom, a social gathering, or just trying to break the ice, having something funny to say could change your entire approach to success. So, how do the rich do it? Let's dive into how humor isn't just fun, it's powerful, and it can make all the difference in your life too. Keep reading to discover the strategies the wealthiest use to make sure they always have something funny to say. Chapter 1. Wit is wealth. The secret currency of the elite. Humor isn't just about telling jokes. It's a tool the wealthy use to connect, influence, and succeed. Think about it. When rich people enter a room, they often have a way of making people laugh and feel at ease. This isn't accidental. Humor is a social skill that helps them build relationships, whether it's with business partners or new acquaintances. In fact, studies show that humor can boost trust, with 85% of people saying they are more likely to trust someone who can make them laugh. Humor becomes a bridge, making conversations smoother and more memorable. The best part? Rich people use humor to break down barriers and create an atmosphere where ideas flow freely. Just as wealth opens doors, humor can unlock opportunities in ways nothing else can. Chapter 2. Born laughing. The rich aren't born with wealth, they're born with humor. Many wealthy individuals didn't just inherit money, they inherited a culture of wit. Humor starts early in their lives, from family dinners to private tutors. Research by psychologists suggests that children from affluent families are more likely to engage in witty conversation, developing sharp verbal skills. The reason is simple. The rich often surround their children with high-level intellectual stimulation. In fact, humor, when nurtured, can enhance cognitive flexibility, the ability to switch between thinking about different concepts. From the get-go, they're taught how to tell stories, entertain, and captivate attention. This isn't about being funny, it's about creating an environment where creativity is valued. That's why the wealthiest are often the ones leading the charge when it comes to cultural trends and new forms of media. Chapter 3. The wealth of words. How the elite master the art of timing. You've probably heard the phrase, "It's not what you say, it's how you say it." This couldn't be truer when it comes to humor. For the wealthy, timing is everything. They know when to pause, when to punch up a story, and when to deliver a well-timed remark that lights up a room. The key to their humor isn't just the words, they've mastered the art of reading people and situations. In fact, research by comedian and author Scott Adams shows that humor is directly linked to social intelligence, with sharp timing being a big part of that. People who can read the room and adjust their humor accordingly are the ones who excel in social circles. It's the difference between being awkward and creating an unforgettable moment. Mastering this type of humor can transform any dull conversation into a highlight, making you the person people look forward to speaking with. If you're enjoying these insights, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on mastering the art of humor and success. Chapter 4. Learning to laugh at life. Resilience and humor as the ultimate coping mechanism. The wealthiest people don't shy away from adversity. They embrace it with humor. Studies show that humor is one of the most effective coping mechanisms, especially in tough situations. It's not just about laughing in the face of problems, it's about using humor as a shield against stress. Rich entrepreneurs like Richard Branson have publicly credited humor as an essential part of their resilience. Branson himself once said, "Business is not about being serious all the time. It's about having fun." For the rich, humor becomes a way to manage pressure and bounce back from failure. It lets them keep their cool during high-stakes negotiations and keep stress at bay when facing life's challenges. People who can laugh at their own setbacks often find themselves bouncing back faster than those who dwell on mistakes. When you see challenges as an opportunity for humor, it changes how you approach life itself. Chapter 5. Teaching humor. The rich know how to elevate others with their words. Wealthy individuals know that humor is a powerful teaching tool. In business, they use humor to mentor, motivate, and create bonds. Whether it's Steve Jobs leading Apple with wit or Warren Buffett sharing his investment wisdom, humor makes the message stick. The key here is relatability. When rich people use humor to teach, they make complex ideas accessible and memorable. Research in educational psychology confirms that humor improves learning and information retention. People are more likely to remember a lesson if it's paired with humor, as it creates a positive emotional connection with the content. The best leaders don't just command, they elevate others with laughter, making people feel valued and understood. They know that humor can open minds, break down resistance, and turn a formal training session into a fun, engaging experience. Chapter 6. The thinking mind behind the joke. How the rich think differently about humor. The rich don't just tell jokes, they think strategically about how humor fits into their goals. For them, humor is a tool for influence. It can persuade, engage, and even create alliances. Warren Buffett, for example, has long used self-deprecating humor in his speeches, making people trust him more. Research from Harvard Business Review found that humor in the workplace increases creativity, collaboration, and problem-solving. When the rich use humor, they're not only making people laugh, they're setting the tone for what's to come. They understand that humor can shift perspectives, create buy-in, and even diffuse tense situations. Rich people often use humor as a strategic advantage, whether it's at a dinner party, in a boardroom, or on stage. By thinking about humor as a tool for influence, they elevate every conversation to a new level. Enjoyed these strategies? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more insider tips on how the rich use humor to succeed. Humor is more than just entertainment, it's an essential skill that the rich use to their advantage. Whether it's through connection, timing, resilience, teaching, or influence, the wealthiest individuals know how to harness the power of laughter. They don't just happen upon humor, they actively cultivate it, teach it, and use it to navigate life. By adopting these strategies, you too can add humor to your arsenal and transform your conversations, your relationships, and your approach to success. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember that having something funny to say is more than just a way to get a laugh. It's a way to open doors and create lasting connections.